What is up, everybody? It's Sabrina Shanice Miss Brown Sugar Sweets coming at you with another reaction video. We are watching Abbott Elementary Season 3, Episode 7, Librarian. I'm not going in with any, preconceived notions about it because last episode, I said I wasn't expecting no grenade and they gave me some. So I'm going into this one open-minded, you know what I'm saying? Open, ready for whatever. But I do remember last episode, Janine talking something about a library initiative. So I don't know if this is like the first step of that or this is going to be about something completely different. And that was just a little like razzle dazzle for the conversation. I don't have much else to say, y'all. I'm really trying to get into these episodes because I've been, MIA. So let's watch it.
Hello. Check you out. That's the energy of a woman who just found out she's pregnant.
When you're over 50, relief looks like joy. I put that spare bedroom up for rent. Think I already found a tenant.
I just wish you didn't have to do this.
You do what you gotta do. I could use the extra money since I'm paying full price at the vending machine again. Plus, I made that terrible financial decision all those years ago.
Getting divorced?
Bet on the Sixers?
I became a teacher.
I got a chat bot writing eulogies for 9 people as we speak.
I just don't feel good about you giving out your address to strangers online.
I'm gonna be fine, okay?
Oh my God.
I used a fake name and a phony address, and my listing just said cozy guest suite with a view, which is Craigslist speak for it's cramped. I got a good feeling about this.
Guys,
It's Jacob.
I think my search for a new place to live is over. After some not-so-ideal meetups where I learned to stop using my real name or list Great Hugger in the About Me section.
I told you.
I have found the perfect, cozy guest suite with a view.
Did I call it or did I call it? I be knowing.
You and Jacob living together is, well, I know it's God's will.
Is that Cree Summer?
I'm confused. I'm confused right now, G.
Is that Cree Summer? Was that or was that not Cree Summer? Was that not Winifred Brooks?
What?
Was that not Susie Carmichael?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Who Janine was dressed as in season 2, episode 1, and nobody peeped it, not even myself. She got Cree Summer on this episode. Oh my God. I am, not really, but I have an affinity for. She is a piece of me, Cree Summer, specifically as Susie Carmichael and Winifred Brooks. Freddie Law, let me tell you, that girl was about something, okay? I loved her and Shaza and Ron, child, because not Ron ended up being the one. What do you mean? Ron is the one. That was Queen Summer. She hasn't even done anything yet. I'm sorry, I love her. No one from the cast of A Different World can do anything wrong in my eyes, including Jada Pinkett Smith. Do I always agree? No. But can they do any wrong? Also no.
A few minutes later.
Don't get me started because I'll go down a whole little rabbit hole of how I think A Different World turned out. If y'all want to see an episode on that, let me know in the comments because we can discuss. But I'm so excited to see who Cree Summer gonna be today. Child, is she the librarian? Sabrina, 2 and 2. Come on, baby, put it together. I thought you'd be knowing. I do be knowing. I do be knowing though. Don't I be knowing? All right.
You and Jacob living together is, well, I know it's God's will, but he's gotten awfully creative.
Okay, you wanted me to pick the hairless cat breeder who doesn't believe in deodorant?
Is it the woman that's hairless or the cats are hairless?
I mean, 3 hours isn't forever.
Oh my gosh.
Hear ye. So I've gathered you all here today to tell you about a very special pilot.
What did I tell you about Manny's side profile? What did I tell you about Manny from the side? What did I say about Manny from the side? Fine. And how's it standing right now? To the side. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Stop trying to distract me from Janine's soulmate. We're here for Gregory. Stop making Manny look good. And so is Janine. Janine got it on a little bit too. She really been trying in season 3. She's making some choices. Child, I need to throw my entire closet out so I can start making some choices. Because I'm truly an earthy girl at heart. I just don't have the clothes or the body to live in my true purpose as of yet. But she's in the gym and we're working on
I already did a pilot program in the 70s. I can't tell you where I flew or what was on the plane.
This is a pilot program to bring librarians into schools, and we're starting with Abbott. I got the idea to bring in local grad students in library sciences. They get to check off their experience requirements, and we get a real librarian. Everybody wins, especially me, which this isn't about. So I'd like to introduce you all to the very cool Miss Rosalind Inez, your new librarian.
Oh, she's Hispanic.
Thank you. This has been a dream of mine for years. It's actually why I went back to school.
Another grown woman of substance. And the kids are gonna love that hat.
We'll be using the feedback that we get from you all to determine if the district should implement the program all over the city.
Which they will. Yay! All right, so before Miss Inez digs in, does anyone have any questions?
Yeah. Did you know that Jacob is moving in with Melissa? That's crazy, right?
Oh, you need help?
No, thank you. This is the last of them.
So that looks heavy, huh?
Brutally.
So if you want some, I'll make you a plate, but let me know in the next 5 minutes because my show's coming on.
Oh, Real Housewives of New Jersey is also on in 5, and I simply must watch it live. Stop!
I will not.
It's a masterpiece.
I have got to know who called the feds on Teresa.
The hubris alone. And what's up with Marge? Always changing up her story.
Because she is sneaky.
As hell.
Gary was a dead ringer for my dad.
And Zach was basically my mom.
I love sour cream and onion.
It's so salty and playful.
Like Marge Sr.
Okay, you already relabeled the social science?
Did they just become best friends? I cannot with myself. I cannot with them. I simply cannot. Child, not that is her child. Not that is her direct descendant.
I thought she would use the abridged DDC, but this classification is just so thorough. Janine, have you seen this yet?
Yes.
I actually have my very first library card. Wow. I got the librarian from my local branch to sign it.
Oh, wow.
I just love how organized everything is. Last week, it took me 2 hours to find a book on time management.
Well, things are...
Hilarious joke. What's my man name from Twitter that work at the library? Can we get him to guest star at some point? What's his name? Michael? Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? The bookstore. Black baby that loves books. That love the library. I love him. We need him. Get him to come do something. Make him the librarian at what's the place up the street that we don't like? Where the one that kicked a student. What's the name of that school? Abbott Light. Abbott Plus. What is it? Addington. Put him at Addington.
Oh, hey! I can just check those out for you.
Oh, no need. I'm just grabbing some books for my children's reading hour, and I'm on my way.
Well, let me make it easy for you. You return the books,
I'm familiar with how libraries work. Thank you.
Of course.
And you're sure that Penny Goes to Potty has been reserved? Because, each time I come in here and take it out seamlessly, my students love it.
This one is a reference book. That stays in the library.
Aw, Barbara has wanted this for so long. Look how happy she is.
We're really trying to stick to a checkout limit of 3 books.
Fine. Our new librarian is very organized.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't like it. I'll handle it. You think you're the queen of the school? Slaughterhouse 5. I started reading this last month, but it disappeared before I could get to the part about slaughterhouses.
Well, I checked the previous system, which was just a sign-out sheet on a napkin, and asked the student to bring it back, which they did.
Like a bounty hunter for books. Ooh, I got a good one. Hey, Jacob, where'd you get that shirt from?
Yeah, it looks good on him, right? See?
I don't know what.
Told ya.
Can you believe I was nervous to wear it to school today until Melissa pumped me up at breakfast?
Hey, Mr. Johnson.
Oh.
Now is the time for us to explore and find something that
Someone's
piques
crying.
our imaginations.
Did you get the email with the link to schedule a time to use the library?
Oh, I've been doing this a long time.
7th grade classes scheduled time to work on a research project, and having multiple classes in here is just distracting, I'm afraid.
My scholars of words and letters to leave the library?
I would be happy to help you schedule a time for your class to have. Feel no shame in letting me know if you need my help using the Google Doc.
Oh, I know what a Google Doctor is.
Oh, Jesus.
So the librarian program is going well, right?
It's great. Miss Inez has been setting aside.
We're going to get back to the episode. We're going to get back to the episode. But you know it is unlike me. It's out of my character to not acknowledge God's beauty when I see it. And did y'all see Tyler coming down them steps? Baby is built like Johnny Bravo in the best way. Shoulders out to infinity and beyond.
Infinity and beyond.
I just, when you see a pretty tree, you gotta acknowledge it. That's where the Jennifer Lewis, Another Different World alone. Cause don't them help us breathe. And I am waiting to exhale looking at Tyler James Williams. Child, just allow me. I am Walona.
Of words and letters to leave the library?
I would be happy to help you schedule a time for your class to have. Feel no shame in letting me know if you need my help using the Google Doc.
Oh, I know what a Google Doctor is.
So the librarian program is going well, right?
It's great. Miss Inez has been setting aside books that align with my class's curriculum. I mean, I've never seen a kid so excited about reading.
I knew this was a good idea. Oh, hey, Barbara. How great is the library now? A captain for the ship?
As you can see by these tiny little disappointed faces that we're not allowed to check books out of the library.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Why weren't they allowed to check out books?
Because the library is booked out like some new hip restaurant with a hostess that has no respect for the patrons that came before they started charging $25 to set your drink on fire. Oh! Now, I think it's obvious that there need to be some changes to this library program.
Hey, Barbara. I just wanted to check in because you seemed a little upset.
Perturbed.
Well, if there's anything I can do to improve the librarian program, I would love to know.
It is adding a level of difficulty that, if anything, is stifling my students' interest in books.
It's feedback I can work with. Your word holds a ton of weight with me.
Thank you, Janine.
No, thank you. You know, I'm gonna make this work for the woman who molded me. I was a lump of clay on one of those, it's the things that the clay spins on, the clay spinning.
A pottery wheel.
A pottery wheel. See, still molding. I'm going to get back to work and figure out how to make it better for the littles.
Howdy, cowboy. Oh, that is so satisfying.
Oh my gosh, there's just something about building a tiny scene. I want to live in this Parisian cafe.
I think I should pick up lunch tomorrow.
Jacob, if you don't like my ziti, just say so and I will heave myself out that window.
No, it's just that, did you see what happened today with Mr. Johnson when he cried? I think our friendship is throwing off the dynamics. Today, I ate out of a Tupperware that had your name on it, and Mr. Johnson thought I was stealing your food, so he decided it was a free-for-all and ate Barbara's lunch. And then Barbara was so cranky that she drank the last cup of coffee without making a new pot, and Gregory was then so tired that he left the hose on in the garden.
And then that's why the kids tracked all the mud into my classroom, and I went to find Mr. Johnson, but he was still crying, so I had to clean it up myself.
I think we should just pretend like nothing has changed between us.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep our friendship a secret because I cannot be mopping every day.
It's a sacrifice for the greater good. It also protects what we have.
And now what we have, Book Nook number 2, or could be my panty liners, but hey, let's find out together. And it is La Notre Dame de Paris.
Merci, Amazon Prime.
The wolf hadn't eaten all day.
Barbara's feedback is a gift. I mean, without it, I wouldn't have known to update the program. Her wisdom gave me the idea to cater part of the program specifically to getting pre-readers excited about books.
And I'll blow your house down.
What do you think? It's pretty cool, huh?
I think she's getting them a little bit too excited. Nap time is in an hour.
It's too much.
I'll say.
Mrs. Howard, I blew down the house. Mrs. Howard, how come we don't read this good?
I can do voices. I am very adept at many amusing sounds. Watch.
Oh, Lord.
I am a pig. Oh,
I am a wolf.
and I am a librarian who thinks that I can just change everything around here.
The shade from Barbara.
Over here.
Well, in that case, I will sit over here, away from there.
Yeah, guess that's just how it is between her and I.
Hey, anybody seen the pencil grips? Hello? Cool. Cool. I don't know what's going on with these two, but I don't like it.
You texting Jacob?
What? No. Mind your own business.
It's not what you think.
You're sharing memes.
I share memes with a lot of people.
Yeah, that's common practice between coworkers.
Two people texting each other LOLs in the same room. All right, but this is a dangerous game you're playing.
All right, students, it's story time.
Can we go to the library?
No, sweetheart, it's not our scheduled time.
Not only has it increased use of the library, I mean, it's made everything way more targeted. And look, Mr. Johnson donated his old baseball cards so the kids could use them as bookmarks.
Wait, is this Mr. Johnson? Did he play in the Negro Leagues?
No, God! I was flipping so fast I had to buy one of those little finger condoms off the cashier at the corner store.
Oh, Mrs. Howard and class. Again. Have a feeling it's because you didn't fill out the online reservation form.
I most certainly did not. Yet here we are, in the library, without a major disaster. It's almost as if it didn't matter at all.
You know what? I can handle it. Yeah, I'll talk to her. Yeah. Miss Howard. Can I ask why you didn't fill out the form?
Janine, this is a slow waltz to nowhere. There are a million different improvements that this school could use. Why not focus on one of those that could really help? Because, sweetheart, this ain't it. I appreciate what you all do. This program is more of a distraction than an improvement. Come along, students. Let's go.
You know what? She just needs time. Barbara will come around. We should just move forward.
Well, if that's how she feels, there is no moving forward. Janine, we have to care about what teachers say, especially ones with as much seniority as Barbara. That was our mission
She just
statement when we came
upset.
to the district. We listen to teachers. We don't ignore them. That's what makes us different.
Yes, I know, but I mean, doesn't it look?
If Barbara says it doesn't work, then that's going to go a long way with Superintendent Reynolds, and he's always looking for a reason to say no.
It isn't working for everyone.
Okay, who's everyone?
Barbara.
Well, it hasn't been successful with the early primary grades.
Me and Melissa's classes love it. That's because she can't just do whatever she wants anymore.
Jacob did say all of his students turned in their reports on time and scored in the 80th to 90th percentile.
That's because the program is good. She's just taking advantage of your relationship.
She wouldn't do that.
I don't think she's doing it intentionally, but you may have to step outside of how Barbara's making Janine feel here and just look at the big picture.
Big picture is, it works. But it doesn't matter because Barbara's feedback is just going to taint the thing, and I can't even confront her because she might not talk to me ever again.
Well, maybe that's a risk you're just gonna have to take.
You better use your feet anyway. He said that's so grown. Well, maybe that's a risk you just gonna have to take. Say the words, Gregory, and say them in a affirmative, assertive, yet gentle tone. Say the words, say the words. You better tell that girl what to do in a way that only you can with the soft vocal, but the voice from the basement. Or maybe that's just a risk you'll have to take. I love Tyler. You don't love Tyler? What is wrong with you?
Just books good. Librarians and libraries.
I got
good.
it.
Okay.
I got
All right.
what you're saying.
Second muffin.
terrible?
Says to the first muffin.
Yeah.
Holy
I love
smokes, a
him.
second muffin.
He be giving Will Smith real
She
casually.
was laughing at something else. She heard a really funny joke earlier, and my joke wasn't even funny. It was offensive. Shame on me.
Oh, hell yeah. Coupon for 2 for 1 at Rita's. We should go after school, Jake. Okay, hang on. You know what? I'm sick of pretending to be somebody that I'm not. I meant to invite Jacob because we're friends. So you can just deal with it because I like this man.
And I like this woman. I do. I like you. We like each other. Oh man, I feel so free and so like relieved.
Yeah, so after school today, I'm gonna go get some passion fruit water ice.
Why do you get your hopes up when it always ends in heartbreak?
Oh my
All right,
God.
Go ahead, get it out.
Get what out?
Glad your roommate situation's working out.
The only white-on-white friendship I'm invested in is Ben and Jerry's.
Your office hour isn't scheduled until next week. Also, it's for current teachers.
Yeah, that's not why I'm here. You said the librarian program isn't working.
That's right.
And to be clear, what exactly isn't working about it?
It favors the older students and is ineffective with the primary classes. Janine, it upsets the rhythm of my classroom.
Sure, but it's working. Because it's working for Gregory's class. And it's working for Melissa's class, too. And your kids seem to love it. So it just isn't working for you. This program isn't about you. This is terrifying and will haunt my dreams and nightmares for the next 7 years. But you're wrong. And I am moving forward with the program. So leave whatever feedback you need to leave.
That I will do.
I
Don't
value Barbara's
run.
opinion so much that I forgot that hers isn't the only opinion that matters. Couldn't see the forest for the trees, as they say. I never fully understood that expression because if I'm in the forest, then all I'm seeing are trees.
All the reviews for the program have been great,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
but I see that you haven't opened Barbara's review yet. Subject line: unvarnished thoughts on a rather ambitious program.
Oh, woof.
You want me to just read it? You gotta get it out the way.
You know what? I'm gonna fight for this program no matter what, so sure. Just let me look away. I wish I could say that this program has been a positive addition to Abbott Elementary. But that would be insufficient. Because this program will, if supported with the care it has been initiated with, have a positive impact on countless students far beyond the walls of this school.
Keep reading.
I love him so much.
No one would accept the Harris challenge. And then a lone voice rose up. I'll race ya, said the tortoise. Mrs. Howard, would you join us, please?
Yay! Is this necessary?
Whoa, Miss Inez with the olive branch.
And hopefully Barbara don't hit her with it.
You? Said the hair snickering. Now that's a fine joke. I will die.
Why did she choose to make all the characters Jamaican?
Just let her cook, Gregory.
Shall we race?
Child, now we had to put Barbara in her place. But she fell in line. She's so nice. Because it's about the kids. Yes, that library system is extra. But aren't you willing to be extra for the churn? Freddie Brooks, for crying out loud. She's gonna be extra. Crazy girl with even crazier hair. Which really was just a wash and go, so I really don't even know what was so crazy about it. But I love this episode like I love every other episode. Abbott is easily my favorite show on television right now. John, I don't have much else to say. Let's get to episode 8 because we're getting close to the end. I'm about to mess around and be caught up on Abbott. I don't know when y'all gonna get these episodes, but I will have seen them, and that will be good to me. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.